Hey Leo, my friends. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here this morning. Haven't even had my coffee. I'm a bit out of it, but I woke up and went right into a meditative state. And knew that it was important to get you your messages. I actually, where's the deck? Pulled out the empowering questions, which I never do, and gave them a quick shuffle while contemplating while focusing my efforts on connecting with the energy of Leo. And some really good questions came out, so I wanted to present these to you first. There will be a timestamp for when the reading starts. It'll skip the oracle messages and get right to the tarot. But what are the operating principles in my life? Alright. What are the operating principles in your life? What are your fundamental truths? These are things you could just write down in your journal and answer. I can't read that, that's backwards for me. How do I feel about getting quiet, listening deeply and patiently to my inner wisdom? How do I feel about getting quiet and listening patiently and deeply to my inner wisdom? We also have, what am I hanging on to that I need to make peace with and let go? I actually wrote this one down this morning. When I drew it. Just a little while ago. In my journal. And last one. What can I say to myself when I need to silence my inner critic? It's a great question to ask yourself, and a great thing to have at the ready for when that inner critic starts yapping away. Critics are such pains in the asses normally, you know. Half the critics, like critics of books, critics of movies, they became critics because they wanted to write books and movies and couldn't. So they attack other people's work. Our inner critic is different. Our inner critic picks apart everything that we do and reminds us of why, we didn't do it good enough. Reminds us of how we could have done it better. Reminds us that it should have been perfect the first time. What's wrong with us? Reminds us of all of the chatter and untruths that fill our heads so frequently. That force us to wear these masks. I don't know why I'm shuffling the Hush Tarot. I'm shuffling both these tarot decks, so maybe Spirit's trying to let me know we're going to need a clarifier. Since I already did those, I'm going to see if I have time to pull some oracle cards at the end of the read. So timestamp this at about 5:30. Let me start by pulling you some cards from the Divine Tarot. Tarot of the Divine. My verbal dyslexia. And my stomach reminding me that I have not had breakfast and I have not had coffee. And it's salty with me. Pardon me. There. Have some tea and shut up for a minute, please. No, we're good here. Alright. Messages of clarity and guidance for my dear Leos for the month of November. Your first card is the Nine of Swords, followed by the Page of Cups. The Nine of Swords, I've put it in reverse, because when I picked it up, it was in reverse, down on the ground. But I can't tell whether it's meant to be in reverse yet or not. Third card out was the Fool. That's too many. For Leo. Pardon me. Messages for Leo. Alright. We've got an overall feel for this read. Three of Swords in reverse. Just the way I like to see it. Your significator in this read is the Three of Wands. So making your way up to something remaining patient while things come together. Trying to remain patient as things come together. Because the underscoring vibe here is the Knight of Wands. So there's a bit of a, alright, let's light the match under the ass and get this moving. But the crowning vibe here is the Two of Swords in the reverse, which is often indicative of somebody who doesn't want to make the choices that they're being asked to make. Okay, so let's go through this. Nine of Swords in reverse, and I do believe that's the way it was meant to come out. Followed by the Page of Coins. This is you releasing worry in regards to a new start in something, a new business venture, a new job, a new way of making money, a new, maybe you're now claiming your retirement, maybe you just found out that you will be getting disability, something along those lines. That in the month of November, is going to allow you to bask in the sun of a new beginning. Dreams, hopes and dreams returning. Feeling like the sky's the limit. Yeah, there's some piece of good news coming in for some of you that really changes the feel, because 2020 has been a rough one. So sometimes even little bits of good news feel like massive, relief efforts. 2021 is going to be better. Following the Fool, we've got the Ten of Wands. So this to me is a reminder of it's Source reminding you that with this new beginning, you don't have to kind of go balls to the wall with everything and put so much time, energy, and effort into this new beginning that you begin to burn out. It's followed by the Knight of Cups. So it's almost like it almost feels like a warning to not neglect your relationships, friendships, family, because you're putting everything into whatever this is for you. This new job, passion project, this new relationship, this new you in some way. Releasing those anxieties, worries, shame that weren't yours. Bringing about the new beginning. The final card is the Ace of Cups, which, following this Knight of Cups, kind of lets me know that you quickly learn your lesson in terms of not needing to put so much in to get the same amount out. Pardon my stomach. Jesus Christ, it's singing now. It just wants to be heard. With an overall feel of the Three of Swords, I mean, you've done so much releasing of the heartbreak, of the toxicity, of the depression, of the anxiety. If for that reason alone, it just feels like a new you. Keep in mind these are general readings, so not every part is going to apply to everyone. I'm picking up on just different energies of different Leos. But I do feel strongly that many of you are feeling like things are looking up. but also feeling the exertion of climbing up, right? Climbing up and out of depression, climbing up and out of whatever 2020 has brought to you. But she's on her way to that castle in the background. And you're on your way to making some decisions. Just remove the blindfold. Use your logic. And you'll know what it is that you need to do. So, alright, my dear friends, let's grab you for Leo. Let's grab you a shamanic healing oracle, and then I'm going to pull one for whoever may be occupying your mind or heart space. There's yours. You've got psychic development. So, using a lot of intuition to heal yourself. You've been using a lot of what it is you have within you, that fire that you have within you. To release this pointless anxiety and worry and shame. And that's allowed your intuitive side to kind of hit the ground running in a way. And for whoever is occupying your mind or heart space, stripping illusions. I'm going to quickly read the message before I let you guys go, because this message, getting it like verbatim, I believe is important. The lotus flower is a funny plant. It flourishes in the muck and mud. Apparently, in spite of the muck of its birth, beautiful petals open up layer after layer, revealing more and more of its inner beauty. You are being called to strip away illusion after illusion from your life. You are being asked to enable your true essence to shine through. Allow layer after layer of false beliefs, cluttered thinking, unfulfilling relationships, chaotic environments, and go by the wayside to reveal a perfect essence of your core self. The process is challenging at best. We tend to hold on to the illusions we have created, thinking they keep us safe. All they really do is blind us to our true beauty and potential. This card is calling to you to look at your truth in the face and not let illusions cloud your view from the true beauty of yourself and others. Alright, now that's the energy of a person occupying your mind or heart space. So this person is either currently, will be, or needs to be working at stripping away those illusions. And looking their truth in the face. Not letting illusion cloud their view of their true beauty or yours. And that's just for those of you who have someone in your life. Maybe you had a question. Alright guys, I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. I do have 2 slots open for private reads. So if you need one, the email is in the description box below. Thank you, as always, for joining me. Take good care of yourselves, take care of those around you, and until next time, know that you're loved. Alright, bye friends.